it's Tammy Pally, aka the Crafty Princess and Doll Collector, and welcome to another yarn and dollies. I'm going to do the yarny first and then the dollies next for any dolly folks that are not interested in yarny stuff. And yeah, let me just update you on a few other life situations. As some of you know, I have written a novel where I have the protagonist is a doll doctor, and today I got another rejection letter. This one was from a small press in Florida. I was not overly surprised. This press is called Pineapple Press, and they don't really publish a lot of novels. They actually publish very few novels, but I figured I'd give it a shot because it's one of the few publishing houses that you don't need an agent to approach as far as fiction goes. And so, and my book is the setting is in Florida, so what the heck. So anyway, yeah, that took a couple of months, and now my Dolly Doctor book is back, and I have to think about what to do next. Part of me is saying just to go ahead and send it on to another literary agent and wait for another rejection. I have been rejected by, I think, 3 literary agents at this point. Technically, I guess 2 actually rejected me, and the 3rd one has just ignored me, which is kind of the same as getting rejected. And but part of me is thinking maybe I should rework the manuscript, so I don't know. Yeah, and the other thing I just wanted to mention, and in fact, if any of my viewers have information on this, it sure would be handy right now. I'm going to be getting eye surgery in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, if all goes well. I'm having some reactions to the eye drops that I was given, and so like now I can't even wear any eye makeup, and my eyes are all burny and itchy. So I'm not sure how that's going to go, but in a little over a week I have a pre-op appointment, and I will find out more then. But checking into getting toric lenses put in. I already have cataracts that are pretty bad, to the point where I can't drive at night anymore. And then when I went to find out, I thought I was going to maybe check and get the cataracts fixed and get LASIK surgery done, and then I found out no, because I have such a horrible stigmatism, it's going to be more involved than that. And I've been Googling, but I haven't found a huge amount of user or patient information that's not through some sort of doctor. So if anybody's ever had toric lens implants, message me, contact me, comment, or whatever. But yeah, hopefully I will get those taken care of, and I won't have these big honking glasses soon. But yeah, so let's get into the yarny stuff, because I've got a lot of yarn stuff going on. And it is done. The LoLoDidit shawlette. This is LoLoDidit yarn and the Pretty Young Thing colorway. I used nickel-plated knit picks needles, I believe in 5mm, and really all this is garter stitch. I started with 3 stitches and increased on the ends and worked all the way up, and basically made a big triangle that you can wrap and wear, kind of more like a scarf than a shawl, but you could wear it as a little shawl if you want. Put this in the front, and I will be gifting this to somebody. I'm not sure who. I have another skein of this yarn, so I might be gifting this to somebody local and then make a second one for somebody who is not local. But anywho, super proud of it, and we're actually getting a cold front here soon, so I might be giving this to her today. Thanks for watching. First I have this guy. This is too cute. Oh my goodness, look at that. Alright, so this is a hat I made. It's a kit actually that you can buy online, and you can also purchase it sometimes. I got mine at a not so local yarn shop. It's called Top This, and it comes with a skein of yarn and some teeny tiny directions on the back, and this little head thing. And there's different ones. You can have a lot of different animals, flowers, you know, all kinds of little animals. And then it also comes with this thing. It's a little foam insert that helps keep the head from wobbling around. But I'm a little concerned with this because This is going to go to my great niece who's about 2 years old. And I'm just thinking a 2-year-old might want to fiddle with this. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. At the very least, I'm going to probably knot this more so it doesn't easily come off. Right now I could just pull that out and it would pop off. But I'm also wondering if maybe I should cover it with some maybe felt and stitch it in there. I don't know. Hopefully it fits her head. I really don't know. But yeah, so I used, I had a few problems with the instructions because I thought I was doing a rib stitch, and it just been so long since I had done any kind of stockinette, which is an alternating, for those who don't know, it's alternating purl knit rows, that I thought I was doing that, and as it turns out, I thought I was doing a rib, which is a 2 and 2 rib, 2 knit, 2 purl, 2 knit, 2 purl. But as you can tell, that did not happen. But it kind of looked like a rib to me because I've been doing just garter stitch stuff for so long that I forgot. And I just kind of was going at it. But yeah, I did this in the round using, I started with a pair of circular, 10.5 circular needles, and then switched over near the end to make it smaller with double pointed. And it had been a really long time since I made anything like this, so I had to do a lot of relearning. But I'm pretty still happy with how the hat turned out. I think it'll, you know, as far as not having ribs, I think it'll still hopefully fit her okay, even though it's not got the ribbing at the end. And I have enough left over. I could probably make another hat even, so a child's hat at least. But yepers, that's one little thing. Obviously I have strings to you know, put in here, and then I will figure out what to do about this part, and then send it off to my little niece Jewel. So in fact, when she picked this out, by the way, she happened to be with me and her mommy and her aunties and grandmommies and everybody. A bunch of us gals were in the yarn shop and down in Cocoa Village, or up in Cocoa Village to me, and there were a whole bunch of these, and we didn't want her mommy didn't want her just to pick out pink. You know, she wanted to give her other choices, but of course she's a girly girl. She went for the pink unicorn. I mean, come on, it's a pink unicorn. Hello, with purple. So yeah, so that's done. Nice, soft. Totally recommend these. I would buy more of these and make these. It was fun. All right, so another finished item I have is just a garter stitch shawl. It is a big triangle, as usual. I've been making tons of these, and this one I used some really nice, it's super soft and wonderful yarn. It's Tangier out of Cascade, and I know that's backwards. Bad me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to flip that or not, but anyway, it's Cascade, Tangier. It's silk, cotton, acrylic, and viscose. So it's, and 50% of this is silk, so it's very, very soft. I have plans to give this to somebody who lives in a cold climate, and hopefully she will like it. And all right, so some other items I've been making are just some very simple garter stitch scarves that I will be donating to Street Knits. And this is using chunky yarn, bulky chunky yarn of some kind, just inexpensive acrylic that I have. And these humongous whopping 15 millimeter circular needles that I got from a vendor in off Etsy. And I wrote his name down. Let's see, the vendor is Everything is Okay 8. Everything is Okay 8. These were $7 from China. And super fun to use. So I'm going to make some more of these. This is very good nighttime knitting on the couch kind of thing. And actually this is really soft. So yeah, definitely had fun with this. So that's something else I've been making. What else? Oh, I'll have to go get that. All right, I'm back. I had to go get this. I forgot about it. It's another surprise garter stitch triangle shawl, and which basically I really use these as a scarf. That's what I suggest using them for. And this is Madeline Tosh. It's a DK twist, and the colorway is, did I write that down? High-low. DK twist high-low. It's got some kind of splattering in it. This is super squishy. I've never used DK before, which is why I got it. I just wanted to try it out. And probably I'll keep this for myself because I'm a pink person. And I have worn it. We've gotten a few cold spells here in Florida, so I've actually gotten to wear this a few times, which is pretty cool. I'm looking at what else do I have here? yeah, so that's kind of it. I have also bought some yarn since I've been using up my yarn. There was a sale at Expressions Fiber Arts, so I let myself buy. It was one of her sales that she often has, where if you buy a certain amount of yarn, you get a certain amount free. You get a skein free for each certain amount that you buy. And so my freebie skeins, I'm kind of like, I have to admit, I was a little disappointed. I thought they would be kind of cooler, fancier, mix of colors, but they weren't. They were solid. So a solid pink, solid orange. This is coming out, it looks red to me on here, but it's an orange. These are worsted weight, 100% wool, so they're still useful. I thought I could use them for amigurumi. They are pretty and bright, but if you see the yarn that I selected, you'll see why I was kind of like, oh, solid color. So yes, the first one that I scoped out is this beautiful piece here. This is a colorway that I have been looking at for a while, and I almost bought it a long time ago, and then by the time I put it in my shopping cart, she had sold out, and it's Russian blue. And let's see, it is Luster Superwash Merino Tinsel Sport in 161 milligrams, or meters, 399 milligrams, 395 yards. And yes, beautiful, squishy. Let's see what else I got. This was actually turned out, I thought it was going to be lighter in this area than I expected, but I like it. It's kind of purples and gray purples. Again, I think it's also that tinsely stuff. It's also, yeah, Luster Superwash Merino Tinsel Sport. So this is sport weight. Yeah, so this is the one is sport weight, and this is, yeah, so these are both sport weight. So not fingering weight, a little thicker than fingering weight. And then finally I got this one, which is a DK. I've become a DK-like lover. DK is not quite, to me, it's kind of similar to the feeling of worsted, but not quite. I don't know how to explain it. So, but anyway, this one is called Sand and Surf, and that's the colorway, and it is Superwash Merino. Oh, and by the way, yes, this colorway for this one is Silver Moon. Yep. So, yes, I'm happy. And I tend to buy, I mean, sometimes I do buy yarn for a specific project, but really I just buy colors that I like, and then later I find something to make with them. And I tend to keep things pretty simple, though I have to say that I have decided I will branch out from my typical garter stitch triangle, and I plan to make a little bit more of an involved shawl at some point. I think I have found the possible pattern, but I will share that with you when I actually get some progress on it. And yes, that's kind of all my yarny stuff. Yep. So now I'm going to segue into the dolly stuff. Okay, so dolly stuff. Yes, I have bought dolly stuff. I am not going to say that I haven't. Some of it was not necessarily planned, like my Anna Sui doll, who she's back here. Whoops, there she is. Anna Sui, okay. Really cute doll. Now that I've had her for a while, there is a video that shows her sort of, I guess it's an after unboxing. It's not really a total unboxing, but it's pretty much right after I got her out of the box, and so I hadn't brushed her hair or anything. But here you can see I've brushed her hair, and it's really nice. If you're the type that just has your dolls on display and doesn't necessarily, you know, change their clothes and takes photographs and, you know, does things with them, then I would say her hair as is fine. For me, I think I'm probably going to wash it just because it does have a bit of a sticky feel to it, but visually it's amazing. And I mean, she's been kind of messed around a little bit with, I've taken her out, walked around with her and stuff like that. So her hair is thick and luscious and beautiful, and this is just me taking a little time to brush it out right out of the box. So, and I've got her on her blue eye chips. And this is a little dress that I traded with somebody for, but I think it originally came from CC Toys. So she's a gorgeous doll, pretty much looks beautiful and everything. She looks gorgeous and everything. All right. So yes, she was kind of an unexpected purchase because I did not expect to win the Junie Moon lottery, and I wholeheartedly had no intentions of buying her because I figured I wasn't even going to win. And then when I won, I was like, oh, crap. Now I really want her. I really want this doll. So I bought her. And yeah, I'm a purple person, so she looks really great in my collection. Other dolls I have purchased. So other dolls I've purchased includes this girl. I think I have mentioned before on a few videos that this summer I will be going on a cruise with my mother, my sister, and my brother-in-law. And really I'm going to be of course I like to spend time with my sister too, but her husband's going to be there, so we have to, I'm sure the two of them will, head off and do their thing. But it's really just to spend time with my mother. She loves to cruise. I hate to cruise. So it's going to be a really long week, but I'm doing it because I can spend time with her, and I like to spend time with her. And it's, as your parents get older, you don't have, your life gets busy, their life gets busy. You got to find time to spend with people that you love, and so I'm going to do that for her. And I'm bringing a dolly with me. And as I started to look through my collection, I was like, ooh, who am I going to take? And it was, well, I don't want to take a stock girl because if something happens and she gets hurt or destroyed or God knows what, I'll be really ticked off and out a couple $100, or not even I guess some of them weren't that much, but $100, right? Like if I wanted to take, Country Summer here, okay, she was a little over 100, stock girl back in the day when they were less expensive. And now if I wanted to replace her, she's quite a bit more. She's almost $200 now, so I don't want to do that. And then I looked at my other dolls, for example, here we go. Come on over here. For example, I have this girl. This was my very first fakie doll, or no, my second fakie doll. My first one I hype sold her. This is my second fakie doll, Madison. And, again, I know she's a fake, and she wasn't that much money, but I adore her. And the vendor who sold her to me doesn't even sell dolls anymore. And I have not seen a doll like her, honestly. She's got beautiful hair, and she's just a gorgeous doll. So, okay, so then I couldn't take her, and I just kept finding, well, this doll I can't take, and that doll I can't take. And then, yeah, so I decided to buy a doll just for taking on the trip that I didn't have to worry about if something happened. And then, of course, I thought, well, then, of course, I want a tan doll who looks like she's going on a Caribbean cruise. And I found this doll and one other doll, and I almost was not going to get this one because her hair is just so crazy. If I were to bring her, I definitely have to pull it back because it's just going to be a mess. But she was so pretty, and she was so inexpensive. I mean, I think I paid maybe $50 for her. I think it was less than that, honestly. And she's got purple front-facing eyes. Okay. So, yeah, so I bought her, and then I also bought, and she's jointed too, by the way, as you can see. She's got the faux Nemo jointed body. So then I also bought, like the day after I purchased her, I bought another doll that's tan that has the regular body. Again, very inexpensive. She was $40, and that included shipping. But she's not here yet, and it's been over a month since I purchased her, so I'm a little worried about her. But here is this dolly. I've named her Gwen. Here is her side-facing blue eyes, and front-facing pink, and one more, side-facing brown. Okay, so yeah, hopefully the other doll, she has also has tan skin. Like I said, the other doll is blonde, but her hair is super long and straight. I'm gonna cut it so it'll be easier to handle at the on the trip. And she has the regular body, so again, she's a little tougher than a doll like this I could possibly damage. But I don't know. I don't see me bringing two dolls. I think two dolls be a little much because the people I'm going with are not necessarily against my dolls, but they're not going to be like, oh yeah, you brought a doll for me too. They're going to be tolerant of a doll, but two dolls, they might be kind of like, So yeah, and plus her hair's so gorgeous, I don't want to mess it up or anything, so So anyway, yes, she's new. I love the tan dolls. I think they're super cute, and she can hang out with my Cherry Beach Sunset, who, you know, obviously I wouldn't take her again because she's a stock. So, segueing into clothing that I've purchased recently, this gal is wearing a little outfit from some Sparkle Girls clothes that I picked up recently. I've noticed if you go there like every 3 or 4 months to Walmart to look for the Sparkle Girls clothes, you can find a whole bunch of new stuff. And I think I spent less than $20, but I think I spent like $16. So, yeah, so I got a number of outfits, and I plan to do a little, you know, show of some kind where I show the outfits, but you can just see, here's one of them. Here's another one that Country Summer's wearing. Okay, so yeah, the girls are gearing up for a little fashion show where I show the Sparkle Girls. Oh yeah, in fact, this was a Sparkle Girls dress. $2, I mean, seriously. So, yeah, there's, I'm trying to say, did I spend 16 or was it 18? Anyway, it was less than 20, and I want to say it was $16. So I will do just a fashion show kind of thing where I just take photographs, and I'll put those together in a video at some point, but you get a sneak peek if you're here right now. And let's see what else. So there's the Sparkle Girls. Oh, so one other thing I did buy, which is back here, is this little dolly wardrobe thingy. With the hangers. See? I've been wanting one of these for a long time. I'm going to put it, I have to move stuff around in my curio, but I'm going to put more clothes in here and put this kind of like as a, you know, prop in there with the dolls. And from the same place, I bought a couple of dresses, which are super cute. These were, the whole thing, I think I spent less than $30 on this, the hangers, and 2 dresses. This dress and this dress. And I will try to remember to put the vendor's name in a caption or something down there. But I saw these, this exact little wardrobe thing when I was watching Joey's YouTube site. Oh shoot, what is, he is, Joey, what is the name of your channel? I don't know. I'll put that in the caption too, because he does. I want to say it's Blythe Fashion, because he mainly focuses on Blythe Fashion, and you know, he'll do reviews of clothing and that kind of thing. So, but I'll make sure to put Joey's channel in the comments, or the put a caption or something. But these are very cute. These were less than $10 each. I think they were like $6 or something like that. It did take forever for this to arrive, because of course when I ordered this, just like when I ordered the other tan girl, it was sometime around, not exactly at, but sometime around the Chinese New Year, and so everything shuts down. But it took 30 days for this to show up, and when it finally did, this thing, luckily nothing was damaged, but the package looked like it had been beat to you know what. Like somebody taking a sledgehammer to it. So anyway, but yes, I love how this looks. I think it's going to be super cute. I already have some clothes hanging up here, and it'll be great, a nice little prop. And plus, sometimes I just forget the clothes are just as cute, really, as the dolls, almost. And sometimes I forget stuff that I have as far as clothing, and I have to dig everything out. And yeah, my ideal situation is I would have all the clothes hung up, you know, on a wall with little hangers or something like that. So that would be awesome if I had something going on like that. That would be super cute. But maybe someday. But right now I have this, which was like $10. So yeah, not bad. And like I said, I think it'll look really cute in the curio. I might have to move some shelves around because it's actually bigger than I thought it would be. But so you could put stuff here, and then you could put shoes down here. I think it would look really nice like that with a couple of dolls. Like she's gonna, you know, go shopping or something like that. That would look really cute. But yeah, I think that's kind of it. I hope you guys have a wonderful Dolly Day. And as always, I appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to some new viewers. I have quite a few new subscribers, so welcome and thank you for watching. And yeah, have a wonderful Dolly Day and Yarny Day and Crafting Day. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.